Hello, my darlings. Let me take you to a place that fills the heart with wonder, Russia, a country that has fascinated travelers for centuries. It's a land of fairy tale domes, endless snowy forests, and history whispering from every corner, where every street and landscape tells a story. Many think they know Russia: cold winters, serious faces, and a mysterious air that lingers in the frosty breeze. But I found warmth, beauty, and constant surprises in the laughter of locals and the vibrant life in every corner. Imagine a country stretching across 11 time zones, breakfast in one part, supper in another, and 1,000 adventures in between. The sheer size is something you feel in the endless horizons, where the land seems to go on forever. Russia isn't just a place on a map, it's a world of its own, full of contrasts and surprises at every turn. Each region is like a new country, waiting to be discovered, each with its own traditions, flavors, and stories. My travels here have been unforgettable, filled with moments that have changed the way I see the world. I've met extraordinary people and seen breathtaking landscapes that have left me in awe. From imperial palaces to humble wooden houses, Russia is a land of contrasts, where old and new exist side by side. It challenges your perceptions and opens your mind, inviting you to see the world through a different lens. Look beyond the headlines and see the real heart of this nation, alive in its everyday moments and quiet gestures. So come along, let's explore together and create memories that will last a lifetime. This journey is about feeling something new, connecting with epic history, and understanding a rich, soulful culture that welcomes you in. Russia is a story still being written, with every traveler adding a new page. Every visitor adds their own sentence, their own unique perspective to this living tale. I invite you to start your own chapter, to step into the unknown and embrace the adventure. Pack your bags with curiosity and an open heart. Russia is waiting for you, ready to share its wonders. The first thing that strikes you about Russia is its sheer size. It's a country that stretches across 2 continents, spanning 11 time zones, and covers more land than any other nation on Earth. You can travel for days and still be in the same country, watching the scenery shift from rolling plains to dense forests and endless steppes. This vastness creates a canvas of landscapes unlike any other, where every horizon promises something new and unexpected. Towering mountains, mighty rivers, endless forests, Russia holds entire worlds within its borders, each with its own story to tell. The taiga, stretching for thousands of miles, is the planet's lungs, a green sea of pine and birch that seems to go on forever. In winter, it's a silent world of snow. In summer, alive with birds and the scent of pine, transforming with the seasons in ways that feel almost magical. The Caucasus Mountains are dramatic and ancient, while the Urals mark the divide between Europe and Asia, standing as silent witnesses to centuries of history. Crossing these mountains feels like passing from one world to another, each side offering its own unique climate, culture, and scenery. Each landscape is a keeper of history and mystery, holding secrets from ancient civilizations and stories whispered by the wind. One day you're in a dense forest, the next on the shore of Lake Baikal, the world's largest freshwater lake, whose depths are still being explored. In winter, Baikal becomes a wonderland of turquoise ice, its surface transforming into a crystal-clear mirror that stretches to the horizon. Russia is not one place, but many, each with its own character and beauty, from the Arctic tundra to the sunlit southern coasts. The variety is endless, and every region is a new adventure, inviting you to discover its hidden wonders and untold stories. It's a country that constantly surprises and awes, where nature's power and beauty are always on display. The landscapes shape the people and the culture, influencing traditions, stories, and ways of life that are deeply connected to the land. To travel here is to experience the world's wildest diversity, to witness nature's grandeur and humanity's resilience side by side. Russia's nature is a living, breathing masterpiece, ever-changing and endlessly inspiring. And it's waiting for you to explore, to lose yourself in its immensity, and find stories you'll never forget. Russia's landscapes unfold in endless variety. Picture the southern steppe, vast grasslands under a boundless sky, wildflowers swaying in the breeze. Here, you feel the echoes of nomads and the freedom of open space. The mighty Volga River flows through ancient cities and quiet villages, a journey through history itself. Further east, Siberia's rivers like the Ob and Yenisei carve through wilderness on an epic scale. Russia's coastlines touch many seas, the Black Sea's sunny beaches and vineyards, the Arctic's stark tundra and northern lights. The contrast between warm south and frozen north is astonishing. Karelia's wetlands, Kamchatka's volcanoes and geysers. Each region is a new world. Kamchatka, remote and wild, is a land of fire and ice. Exploring Russia is like taking several different holidays at once. Every region offers a new adventure and a new kind of beauty. The possibilities for exploration are endless. Russia is a continent of natural wonders. Each journey reveals something unexpected. The adventure never ends. Russia's cities pulse with energy, art and history. Every corner, every street is alive with stories waiting to be discovered, and the rhythm of daily life is both familiar and uniquely Russian. Moscow is the nation's bold, dynamic heart, never sleeping, always reinventing itself. Its skyline glows with ambition, and its streets are filled with the constant movement of millions. The Kremlin and Red Square are iconic, and St. Basil's Cathedral is unforgettable. These landmarks are not just symbols, but living witnesses to centuries of Russian history. Then there's St. Petersburg, Russia's poetic window to the west. Built on dreams and water, it's a city of bridges, art, and inspiration. Elegant canals, grand palaces, and the Hermitage Museum's endless treasures await. Here, every building tells a tale of emperors, artists, and revolutionaries. Walk Nevsky Prospect and feel the city's artistic soul. The avenue buzzes with creativity, music, and the laughter of locals and visitors alike. St. Petersburg is a city for romantics and dreamers. Its twilight skies and shimmering waters inspire poets and lovers from around the world. But Russia is more than Moscow and St. Petersburg. Its vastness is reflected in the diversity of its cities, each with its own character and charm. Kazan blends east and west, with cathedrals beside mosques, a symbol of multicultural identity. Here, traditions intertwine, creating a vibrant tapestry of faith and culture. Vladivostok, at the end of the Trans-Siberian Railway, overlooks the Pacific and feels like the world's edge. It's a gateway to adventure and a meeting point of continents. Each city tells its own story, shaped by geography, history, and the people who call it home. Dive into Russian culture. World-class theaters, fascinating museums, bustling markets. The arts are everywhere, from grand stages to lively street corners. Sit in a cafe and watch the world go by. Listen to the hum of conversation and you'll feel the heartbeat of the city. Cities are a mix of old and new. Soviet blocks beside modern skyscrapers, ancient churches near trendy galleries. They're living, breathing museums where every building has a story to tell. The cities are where Russia's past and future meet, blending tradition with innovation at every turn. Every street has a story, echoing with the footsteps of generations. The urban heartbeat is as captivating as the wild landscapes. In these cities, life never stands still. To know Russia, you must feel its cities. Walk their streets, meet their people, and let their stories become your own. They are the soul of the nation, vibrant and ever-changing, yet deeply rooted in history. To understand Russia, you must meet its people. The Russian soul is a mix of passion, warmth, and deep community. Russians may seem reserved, but their hospitality is legendary. Once welcomed, you're treated like family. The dinner table overflows with food, salads, pickles, bread, hot dishes. Sharing a meal is a ritual of connection and friendship. Conversations run deep about life, art, philosophy. People share honestly, with genuine interest. Russian melancholy is not sadness, but soulful reflection. It's part of the culture's emotional richness. The dacha, a country house, is a beloved tradition. City dwellers escape to nature, grow vegetables, pick berries, and relax. A dacha visit is a window into everyday Russian life. It's about family, friendship, and simple pleasures. Hospitality is the heart of Russian culture. The warmth you find here stays with you. To know Russia is to experience its traditions, and to be welcomed at a Russian table is unforgettable. Vodka is woven into Russian social life, but it's more than just a drink. It's a symbol of friendship, trust, and open conversation. Vodka is always shared, never drunk alone. The ritual ice-cold small glasses drunk in one go, always with a toast. Toasts celebrate health, friendship, love, or simply being together. After each shot, azakuska, bread, pickle, or salted fish follows. The ceremony is about connection, not just drinking. Toasts grow more personal as the night goes on, forging bonds. Refusing a drink can seem unfriendly, so even a sip is a gesture of trust. Not everyone drinks vodka, but the tradition is strong. It represents the Russian spirit, direct, strong, and shared. Vodka marks celebrations, farewells, business deals, and welcomes. Understanding vodka culture is a window into Russian community. It's about togetherness and shared experience. In Russia, a toast is a celebration of life itself, and every glass tells a story. To travel through Russia is to travel through time. The country's history is epic and dramatic. Ancient walls and golden spires are storytellers of princes, invasions, and resilience. Before the Tsars, there were tribes and city-states. Kievan Rus, Novgorod's republic. The Mongol Empire left a deep mark, shaping statecraft and unity. Moscow rose as a new center of power, uniting the lands. Russia's history is complex, full of endurance and survival. The nation has faced invasions, harsh climates, and upheaval, yet always rebuilds. This resilience is a source of pride. Traveling here, you witness 1,000 years of struggle and triumph. The past is alive in every city and landscape. Russia's story commands respect and curiosity, and it's still unfolding. The era of the Tsars is Russia's most glamorous chapter. The Romanovs ruled for 3 centuries, building palaces and living in splendor. Visiting Catherine Palace or Peterhof is like stepping into a fairy tale. But this world ended with the 1917 revolution, a turning point that changed everything. The Soviet Union rose, leaving its mark in architecture, science, and daily life. The Soviet era brought both pride and hardship, shaping modern Russia. Today, the country navigates the legacies of both empires. National symbols and debates reflect this ongoing dialogue with history. Russia is always looking back to understand its future. As a visitor, you witness a nation defining itself in real time. This is the Russia I've come to know. Complex, beautiful, and full of surprises. Breathtaking landscapes, deep traditions, and soulful people await. Every city and village has a story to tell. To travel here is to become part of Russia's ongoing narrative. Wander St. Petersburg's canals, ride the Trans-Siberian, share a meal in a Moscow home, listen to the toasts, the stories, the laughter. Find your own Russia. The memories will stay with you long after you leave. This journey changes you, opening your eyes and heart. If curiosity is sparked, my work is done. I hope you'll join me in exploring the world's hidden corners. Now go and write your own Russian story. A whole world is waiting for you.